God is revealing the truth about your soulmate's emotional struggle in love. This is not an accident. This is not random. My beloved soul, before you go any further, listen carefully. You were led here on purpose. Heaven is watching. God has not forgotten you. This message is for you. Yes, you. The one who has been crying silently. The one who has been confused by distance. The one who has been asking God why love feels so complicated. Hear this clearly. Your soulmate's emotional struggle has never been a lack of love. It has been a battle within their own heart. My beloved soul, do not skip this moment. Stay with me until the end. Something powerful is waiting for you. The Lord is revealing what has been hidden behind silence. Your soulmate has been fighting emotions they did not know how to carry. They felt the depth of this connection. They felt the weight of destiny. They felt how real you are to them. And instead of stepping forward boldly, they stepped back in fear, not because they did not care, but because they cared too deeply. The intensity frightened them. The vulnerability overwhelmed them. The thought of losing control shook them. My beloved soul, you thought their silence meant rejection. You thought their hesitation meant doubt. But heaven says it was fear. Fear of not being enough. Fear of repeating past heartbreak. Fear of failing you. God is revealing this truth so your heart will not grow bitter in a season meant for preparation. Psalm 56:8 says that God keeps your tears in His bottle. Not one tear has been wasted. Not one prayer has gone unheard. Stay with me. Do not leave yet. Heaven has more to reveal. Your soulmate has been in an internal war. They have replayed conversations in their mind. They have questioned themselves. They have asked God for clarity. They have felt the weight of what they could lose. And slowly conviction has been growing inside them. Ecclesiastes 3:1 declares that God makes everything beautiful in its time. Not your time, not their time, His time. And this delay has been divine alignment. My beloved soul, shallow love does not create deep struggle. Ordinary connections do not create spiritual warfare. The reason they wrestled is because your presence awakened something eternal inside them. You touched places they kept guarded. You stirred dreams they buried. You reflected a future they both desired and feared. Do not skip this. Remain here. This revelation will protect your peace. God has been healing them quietly. He has been exposing old wounds. He has been confronting their pride. He has been teaching them to communicate instead of retreat. He has been breaking patterns of avoidance. This process has looked messy, but it has been holy. My beloved soul, you were chosen to understand this. You were led here on purpose. This is not coincidence. Heaven is watching your response. Instead of asking why they are distant, begin to pray for their courage. Instead of assuming rejection, declare restoration. Galatians 6:9 says, "Do not grow weary in doing good, for in due season you shall reap if you do not faint." Your due season is closer than you think. Stay with me until the end. The final word will shift your heart completely. Your soulmate's emotional struggle is reaching a breaking point. The tension between fear and love cannot last forever. Love is gaining ground. Healing is replacing denial. The emotions they tried to suppress are rising stronger than ever. And God is orchestrating this shift. My beloved soul, this season has also been about you. God has been strengthening your faith. He has been teaching you patience. He has been anchoring your identity in Him instead of in a relationship. He has been reminding you that you are whole even while you wait. Because when union comes, it must be rooted in wholeness, not desperation. Do not skip ahead in your spirit. Remain here. Jeremiah 29:11 declares that the Lord's plans for you are for good and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. This hope includes love restored. This hope includes clarity replacing confusion. This hope includes peace replacing anxiety. My beloved soul, there is a moment approaching when words long withheld will be spoken. There is a moment approaching when explanations will dissolve misunderstanding. There is a moment approaching when you will realize the struggle was never against you. It was within them. And compassion will replace resentment. Understanding will replace frustration. Do not leave yet. Heaven is sealing something inside you right now. Your soulmate has cried in private. They have felt your absence. They have realized your value. Sometimes God allows distance to expose what truly matters. Sometimes He allows silence to amplify truth. Song of Solomon 8:6 says that love is strong as death. Many waters cannot quench love. What God ignited cannot be extinguished by temporary confusion. My beloved soul, release the need to control the timeline. Psalm 27:14 says, Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and He shall strengthen your heart. In this waiting, your heart has been strengthened. In this silence, your faith has grown. In this uncertainty, your dependence on God has deepened. Heaven is watching. Angels have been assigned concerning this union. Divine timing is weaving conversations, realizations, and breakthroughs. What once felt unstable is becoming secure beneath the surface. Stay with me. The end carries peace for you. The Lord who began a good work will complete it. Your soulmate's emotional struggle has not been stronger than God's purpose. Fear is giving way to faith. Confusion is giving way to clarity. Resistance is giving way to surrender. My beloved soul, what you prayed for in secret is not dying. It is developing. What you thought was slipping away is being secured on a stronger foundation. And soon you will see evidence that God has been moving all along. Rest tonight, knowing that God has not forgotten you. Rest knowing that this message was divine confirmation. Rest knowing that the love you have prayed over is nearer than you think. I declare over you now, what you cried for is being answered. What you believed for is aligning. What you hoped for is approaching. You will stand in the fulfillment of a love refined by fire, strengthened by healing, and sealed by divine timing. Peace is coming. Clarity is coming. Restoration is coming. My beloved soul, breathe in this peace for a moment and let it settle into your spirit. Do not rush past what heaven is doing. What you are feeling right now is not emotion alone, it is confirmation. The same God who stirred your heart toward this person is still writing the story. He is not confused, He is not delayed, He is intentional. Listen carefully. Your soulmate's emotional struggle was never meant to destroy this love. It was meant to purify it. It was meant to expose every hidden fear so that nothing unhealed would enter your future together. My beloved soul, do not skip this moment. There is something deeper unfolding. Your soulmate has been confronting truths about themselves that they avoided for years. They have been forced to admit where they shut down. They have been forced to see how pride kept them distant. They have been confronted with the reality that love requires courage. And courage is something God has been building inside them slowly, patiently, deliberately. You wondered why progress felt so slow. But God was not building a temporary connection. He was building a covenant-level love. James 1:4 says, Let patience have its perfect work that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. This season of waiting has been producing completeness in both of you. My beloved soul, the silence was not empty, it was sacred. In that silence, God was speaking to them in ways they could not ignore. He reminded them of your gentleness. He reminded them of your loyalty. He reminded them how safe they felt in your presence. And those reminders have been echoing louder than their fears. Do not leave yet. Heaven has more to reveal. There were nights when they felt the weight of almost losing you. There were moments when they realized that their emotional avoidance was costing them something rare, and that realization began to soften their heart. Conviction began to replace denial. Awareness began to replace defensiveness. My beloved soul, understand this. When someone has been hurt deeply in the past, love does not immediately feel safe. It feels risky. It feels exposing. It feels like stepping into light after living in shadows. And your presence was light. You reflected back to them what real love looks like, and that reflection forced them to confront their broken areas. But hear this clearly. God would not reveal their struggle to you unless healing was already in motion. Philippians 1:6 declares that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. The same is true for them. Stay with me until the end. The final layer of this revelation will anchor your heart in peace. My beloved soul, there is a divine shift happening even now. The The fear that once controlled them is losing its grip. The excuses that once justified distance are falling apart. They are beginning to understand that running from love does not bring freedom, it brings regret. And regret has been knocking at their heart. You must not allow bitterness to grow during this transition. Instead, let compassion rise, because soon when truth is spoken, you will need a heart prepared to receive it. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Your understanding saw distance. God's understanding saw development. Your understanding saw confusion. God's understanding saw transformation. My beloved soul, heaven is aligning courage inside your soulmate. Words they once swallowed are rising to the surface. Feelings they once suppressed are becoming undeniable. And when the moment comes for them to speak, it will not be half-hearted. It will not be uncertain. It will be clear. It will be intentional. It will be sincere. Do not skip this message. Let it finish its work in you. The emotional struggle they faced has actually strengthened the depth of what they feel. Because when someone fights against love and still cannot escape it, they begin to realize it is real. And this love has proven itself real. Real enough to endure silence. Real enough to survive misunderstanding. Real enough to withstand time. My beloved soul, you were never foolish for believing. You were never weak for hoping. You were never wrong for praying. God saw your faith. God honored your tears. And God has been moving behind the scenes even when nothing appeared to change. Isaiah 40:31 says, "Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." You have been renewed. You have grown stronger. You are not the same person you were when this journey began, and neither are they. Stay with me. There is peace at the end of this revelation. Your soulmate's emotional struggle was a necessary breaking. Breaking of pride. Breaking of fear. Breaking of old patterns. And sometimes God allows breaking before building, because what He builds must stand firm. My beloved soul, the next chapter will not look like the last. It will carry clarity where there was once confusion. It will carry honesty where there was once hesitation. It will carry steadiness where there was once instability. And you will see clearly that God was never absent. He was preparing both hearts for something deeper than surface attraction. He was preparing something that reflects covenant, not convenience. Do not leave yet. This final truth is for you. The love you prayed for is not slipping away. It is stepping into alignment. The emotions your soulmate struggled to express are gathering into courage. The fear that once silenced them is being replaced with boldness. And when they come forward, it will be with a heart that understands the value of what almost slipped through their hands. My beloved soul, rest in this assurance. Heaven is watching. God has not forgotten you. This was not a wasted season. This was a refining season. And refinement produces purity. I declare over you now that peace will guard your heart, that patience will anchor your spirit, that clarity will replace every doubt, and that divine timing will unfold perfectly. What God has joined in purpose cannot be undone by temporary fear. What God has aligned cannot be destroyed by emotional struggle. Hear this final promise. Your waiting is about to turn into witnessing. Your prayers are about to turn into manifestation. And the love that felt fragile is about to stand strong. Remain in faith. Remain in peace. Remain in expectation, because what you have cried out for is nearer than ever before. My beloved soul, let your spirit remain still for a few more moments, because heaven is not finished speaking to you. What God is unveiling is not only information, it is preparation. You are being strengthened internally for what is about to manifest externally. Listen carefully. The emotional struggle your soulmate has endured has shifted them in ways you cannot yet fully see. Something has broken open inside them. The walls they once trusted for protection have begun to crumble. The independence they once clung to as safety has started to feel empty without you. And this awareness is not small. It is life-altering. Do not skip this sacred unfolding. There is a divine tenderness forming in them. A softness that was not there before, a humility that is new, a readiness that has been forged through wrestling. My beloved soul, Understand this truth deeply. When God intends to unite two hearts, He will not allow either heart to remain unchanged. He will confront what must be confronted. He will expose what must be healed. He will slow down what feels urgent, so that what is eternal is not rushed. Psalm 37:7 says, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him." Your stillness has not been weakness, it has been obedience. Your patience has not been foolishness, it has been faith. And while you waited, God was moving through layers of your soulmate's heart, layer by layer, dismantling fear. Stay with me until the end. This final stretch carries something powerful for you, my beloved soul. There were moments when your soulmate tried to convince themselves that walking away would be easier. They tried to quiet the feelings. They tried to distract themselves. They tried to fill the space with busyness. But every attempt to move on only made the truth louder. You remained present in their thoughts. Your words echoed. Your absence felt heavy. And that heaviness has become clarity. Because when someone tries to forget and cannot, it is not coincidence, it is confirmation. Hear this clearly. God has been reminding them of what is rare, of what is sacred, of what cannot be replaced. And slowly resistance has turned into reflection. Reflection has turned into regret. And regret is turning into resolve. My beloved soul, do not allow the enemy to plant doubt. Now the enemy whispers that too much time has passed, that too much damage has been done. But Lamentations 3:22 and 23 declares that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies are new every morning. If God's mercy is new every morning, so is restoration, so is renewal, so is reconciliation. Stay present in this message. Something within you is being stabilized. Your soulmate's emotional struggle has made them aware of how deeply they value you. It has taught them that love cannot be delayed without consequence. It has revealed to them that silence can cost destiny. And because of that awareness, their next step will not be careless. It will not be casual. It will be intentional, my beloved soul. Heaven is orchestrating timing. Conversations that seemed impossible will unfold naturally. Opportunities for honesty will appear without force. You will sense the shift before it fully arrives. You will feel the atmosphere change. Because when God moves, there is a peace that precedes manifestation. Philippians 4:7 speaks of a peace that surpasses understanding. That peace is coming to you. A calm confidence that does not panic. A quiet assurance that does not chase. A grounded faith that does not beg. Do not leave yet. There is more being sealed in your spirit. The tears you shed were not wasted. They were watering seeds. The prayers you whispered were not empty. They were building momentum in the unseen realm. And now the unseen is preparing to become seen. My beloved soul, the emotional struggle your soulmate endured has reshaped their perspective on love. They are beginning to understand that love is not about control. It is about surrender, not about image, but about honesty, not about pride, but about vulnerability. And vulnerability is where intimacy lives. You will not receive a half-healed heart. You will not receive shallow affection. You will receive someone who understands what it costs to almost lose what they cherish. Stay with me until the end. This final confirmation will anchor you in hope. God has not forgotten the promises you prayed over. He has not ignored the longing in your chest. He has not overlooked the nights you cried quietly asking if this connection was real. It was real. It is real. And it is being refined into something stronger than before. My beloved soul, prepare your heart for forgiveness. Prepare your heart for compassion. Because when truth is spoken, you will see their struggle clearly. And instead of anger, you will feel understanding. Instead of resentment, you will feel relief because you will finally know it was never about you being insufficient. It was about them learning to believe they were worthy of the love you offered. Romans 8:28 says that all things work together for good for those who love God, even emotional struggle, even distance, even confusion. God has woven it all into growth. Do not skip this final word. What is coming will not be chaotic. It will be steady. It will not be dramatic. It will be grounded. It will carry maturity. It will carry clarity. It will carry peace. My beloved soul, you are closer than you think. The waiting season is thinning. The breakthrough season is approaching. And when it unfolds, you will look back and understand why it could not happen sooner. Because both hearts needed to be ready. Both spirits needed to be aligned. Both minds needed to be healed, and now healing is taking root deeply. I declare over you that anxiety will not control you. Doubt will not shake you. Impatience will not derail you. You will stand firm in faith. You will walk in peace. You will receive what God has preserved. My beloved soul, heaven is watching with approval. Angels are assigned to this story. Divine timing is active, and the love you feared was fading is actually strengthening. Hold on a little longer. Trust a little deeper. Pray a little stronger, because what you have been waiting for is stepping toward you even now. What you have hoped for is gaining courage. What you have believed for is aligning with God's perfect will. Rest tonight knowing that restoration is not a dream. It is unfolding. Clarity is not distant. It is approaching. And the truth about your soulmate's emotional struggle has been revealed so that your faith would not collapse in the final hour. My beloved soul, what God has joined in divine purpose cannot be undone by temporary fear. The struggle is ending. The silence is breaking. The healing is completing. And love refined and restored is about to stand before you stronger than ever before. My beloved soul, remain here a little longer, because this final outpouring is not repetition. It is completion. Heaven is sealing this message over your heart. What began as confusion is ending in clarity. What began as pain is ending in understanding. What began as silence is ending in revelation. Listen carefully. Your soulmate's emotional struggle was not a detour from destiny. It was the pathway toward maturity. It was the refining fire that burned away immaturity, impulsiveness, and fear. It was the process that shaped them into someone capable of sustaining the love they feel for you. Do not rush past this truth. Let it settle deeply. The version of them that once hesitated is not the version that is emerging now. There has been growth. There has been reflection. There has been awakening. My beloved soul, heaven allowed you to feel the tension so you would not idolize the connection. Heaven allowed the delay so you would deepen your dependence on God. Because when love becomes your source, it becomes unstable. But when God remains your source, love becomes a blessing, not a burden. Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." You sought God in the waiting. You cried out to Him in the uncertainty. You leaned into Him when you felt alone. And because you did, what is being added to you will not break you. Stay with me. This is the final unveiling. Your soulmate has reached a turning point internally. The struggle that once felt overwhelming now feels unnecessary to them. They are realizing that fear has robbed them of peace. They are realizing that pride has delayed joy. They are realizing that vulnerability is not weakness but strength. And this realization is producing courage. My beloved soul, when they speak next, it will not be from confusion. It will be from clarity. It will not be from insecurity. It will be from understanding, because God does not reveal emotional struggle unless He intends to resolve it. And resolution is forming. Do not doubt in this final stretch. The enemy attempts to whisper, "What if nothing changes?" But faith answers, God is already moving. The enemy says it has taken too long. But faith declares, divine timing is perfect. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds you that there is a time for everything under heaven. This is the time for truth to rise. This is the time for honesty to unfold. This is the time for courage to step forward. My beloved soul, your patience has not been wasted. Your love has not been ignored. Your prayers have not been unheard. They have been working beneath the surface like roots growing before fruit appears. And now fruit is near. The emotional struggle that once created distance has deepened appreciation. The silence that once created doubt has birthed reflection. The tension that once created fear has produced conviction, and conviction leads to action. Stay here in faith. You are not chasing. You are not forcing. You are trusting. And trust invites peace. Isaiah 26:3 says, You will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you. Let your mind rest on God's faithfulness, not on past confusion. Let your thoughts dwell on promise, not on pain. My beloved soul, soon you will witness what you once only prayed for. You will see sincerity in their eyes. You will hear steadiness in their voice. You will feel alignment in your spirit. And when that moment arrives, you will understand why the struggle was necessary. Because what comes easily is often taken lightly, but what is fought for is treasured deeply. This love has been fought for internally. It has been wrestled with. It has been tested. And now it stands stronger. Hear this final prophetic declaration. The season of uncertainty is closing. The season of clarity is opening. The season of hidden emotion is giving way to spoken truth. And the season of waiting is preparing to transition into fulfillment. My beloved soul, what God has written cannot be erased. What God has aligned cannot be undone. What God has promised cannot fail. The truth about your soulmate's emotional struggle has been revealed so that your faith would remain steady, your heart would remain soft, and your hope would remain alive. Now receive this peace fully. Release anxiety completely. Step into trust confidently, because what you prayed for is not distant. It is near. What you hoped for is not fading. It is forming. What you believed for is not forgotten. It is unfolding. I declare over your life that restoration will stand where confusion once lived. I declare that clarity will replace every question. I declare that courage will rise where fear once ruled. And I declare that the love refined through struggle will enter your life with stability, maturity, and divine blessing. My beloved soul, rest now. Heaven has spoken. God has confirmed. The struggle is ending. The truth is revealed and fulfillment is approaching.